Tszyu Opelu, a former Australian champion who is coming off a really special victory here in Melbourne against Hio, where he dethroned an undefeated Kiwi heavyweight. He has had a fight since then, which ended in a draw, but as we talk to Tszyu Opelu, it must give you great confidence what you were able to do against someone of the stature of Hio.
Yeah, definitely. Hemi was a big fighter, and I came in and I did what I did, and we got the win, and that's what we came for.
Clearly you're not here to make up the numbers though. Why are you confident you can beat Joseph Parker?
No, I'm confident because I'm confident and I know myself and what I can do, and just overall, I'm a fighter. I'm here to entertain, and I'm sure Parker is as well, and we're here to entertain the crowd and put a show on for everyone.
What would it mean to you to win a Commonwealth heavyweight title and to have a name like Joseph Parker on your resume?
Oh, a lot for me. It's a life-changing opportunity for me, and obviously, again, I thank Parker for giving me this opportunity to show and see what I can do as a fighter. It's a life-changing opportunity, and I can't wait to get in there.
Not only are you fighting in Australia as the first time for a pro, but you're getting to fight for the Commonwealth heavyweight title. Obviously, you've won a world title previously, but it's still a belt that holds a bit of sway.
Listen, that belt, another exciting point is fighting for that belt. And there's been many great fighters who have fought for it and won it. So to have the opportunity to fight for it with Tszyu in Australia, it's going to be big. It's going to be very big.
How's training going in Dublin? We've seen your social media. Clearly, you've started working very hard for this fight. What are you up to at the moment, and where are your preparations?
Listen, I think training has been incredible so far. It's important to put into practice the training that I've been doing with Andy, and I think the best way of doing that is fighting. And when I spoke to my manager at the beginning of the year, I made it clear to him that I wanted to be busy this year, and my goal was to lock in 4 fights for this year. So when the opportunity came from Matt and knowing the boxing in George, I took it with both hands. Yes, I know Opelu, Tszyu, has been in the ring with Lucas Brown, Justice Huni, even Hemio High, and he's put on a great show, and he's put on a great effort in his fights. And saying that, I'm not underestimating him at all. As we see in the division, it all comes down to fight night, and it could be anyone's night. So I'm putting in the hard work, like every other camp, eating very good, training very hard, jumping in cold water, which is part of my routine now, and I'm just getting good rest.
You've got a very high-profile friend and training partner in Tyson Fury. There's a lot of talk about whether he's going to be making the trip for this fight and what role he'll play in your preparations. Can you tell us where Tyson's at and whether he's coming?
Yeah, listen, I spoke to him last week, and he said he is going to make the trip down. And I think if he locks in a fight, that might be different. Circumstances might be different, but he said he will come down to support myself, to support the event, to actually meet a lot of fans that he has in Australia. So he hasn't been on that side of the world. So I had good 2 weeks training with Tyson, and now I'm here in Ireland focusing on camp, training with Andy. And if he can make it down, it will be great.
He's Samoan, I'm Samoan. We don't need to talk shit and talk crap to sell a fight. Everyone knows that we can bang and we can punch, and that's what everyone's expecting, and it's what everyone's going to get.
Big credit to Opelu, Tszyu, for taking this fight and stepping up. The fight has been offered to many others, and he stepped up. And like myself, Tszyu is Samoan, so naturally he's going to have that warrior spirit in him. I'm excited to come to Australia, and the reason why is because I haven't fought there as a professional. I have a lot of support from the Aussies over the years. I have a lot of family that live in Australia, so I know that when fight time comes, the crowd and the atmosphere is going to be crazy, filled with Aussies, filled with Samoans, filled with New Zealanders, and filled with everyone else. And I'm very excited, and I can't wait.
I'm different. I'm a different kind of breed. I do what I do because it's what I need to do. It's a daily base for me. I go to work, I go to training, then go back to work, or I go to work, then I go to training. Whatever I need to do, I'll get it done. Parker's a big name. He's been up there. He's proved himself over and over again that he belongs in the level, and I like to do the same for myself. To beat Parker, it puts me up there. It proves that I do belong in the same level. Even being the first Samoan to write my name on there, it's a legacy, it's a history. I'm making history, and that's what I like doing. I like being that guy that making headlines of doing new things and being the first guy to do it. So yeah, it's exciting for me. If anything, that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh, Django, a lot of respect. Thank you so much for taking the fight, Uso. But my job when I get into the ring is I'm going to outbox you and I'm going to outsmart you. I'm going to show you the reason why there's levels in the sport, and I'm going to show my experience. So I'm looking for, listen, if the knockout comes, it'll be a lovely, lovely night, and I look forward to dancing in the ring with you.
Great to hear from you, Joseph. I know you've got up at an ungodly hour to join us. Any final words that you have for the people here in Australia or everyone watching, considering coming to this event or watching it live on Main Event?
Listen, watch it live, come to the event. It's going to be a great night, and I look forward to seeing you all there.